Hey there, Scott Paradis here. We've just concluded the Olympics, and I was thinking about this sports metaphor that I wanted to share with you. The idea is that you had all these thousands of athletes gathered in Paris competing on 32 different sports. It was an amazing event. But you think about that in context to your own life and the games that we play as individuals. You could say we fill this whole myriad of roles. But what I've done is I've reduced the roles we play down to three. That is, we are players, we are coaches, and we are this manager owner of this sports team. So think about this. As a player, we are immersed in the game. We are concerned about the rules of the game. What are the rules that we have to play by? But developing those skills so that we can play the game well and perhaps potentially win the game. As players, we are immersed in the game. Now look around you. Look to your left and to your right. Most of the players just stop there. That is, they are immersed, engaged, involved, absorbed by the game. So they will spend their entire lives figuring out what are the rules of the game and how can I play, trying to develop the skills of the game if they recognize that they are immersed in this game. Some people never move beyond players. But there is another level. It's if you look from a broader perspective. If you look from the broader perspective, you become the coach. The coach is the strategist. The coach looks at the individual players, assesses their strengths and weaknesses, and sees how all the pieces can fit together. The coach is the strategist. The coach is also the motivator. The coach brings energy to the team and helps shape the team so that the team will play at an even higher level. You too can be a coach. You must move from the player's perspective, immersed in the game, to a broader perspective and look at the strategy to understand the game more deeply. And understand what motivates the players, what the strengths and weaknesses are, and how you can get them to come together in a cohesive way to succeed. That is, play well as a team, because that is what life is. Life is a team sport. We are all playing together. But now, again, most people are never move beyond players. They are just players immersed in the game. All they're doing is trying to struggle, try to figure out how's this game played? How can I play it better? Coaches see from a broader perspective. They look at strengths and weaknesses of individual players, how those players might fit together, and how to motivate the players to bring them to higher levels of play. So those folks see from a broader perspective, but there is an even greater level, and that is this idea of the manager or the owner. These are the people who are looking from an even broader perspective. You might look at this from the Olympics as those folks who organize the tournament, who organize the event. These are the folks who are looking at both the individual, or more than both. They're looking at individual players, the athletes themselves who are competing across that spectrum of 32 sports in those hundreds of different events. They're looking at the coaches and all of the support staff that are supporting those athletes and bringing those teams together. But then they're looking at the audience and the message and all of the things that were required to make this a fabulous event. These are the managers and the owners looking from the broadest perspective of all. Their concern may not be of the individual game or the individual play or even who's winning and losing. That is not the perspective the owners and managers are looking for. All of us fill diverse roles. We all are players. We all can be coaches, the strategists, the motivators. We can all be managers and owners, looking from an even broader perspective, not necessarily concerned about the immediacy of winning and losing, but looking from an even broader perspective. You have these different roles that you can play. Are you embracing these roles? Embrace these roles, and you will find a new level of performance, a new level of experience in everything that you do. You are more than just the player. You are the coach. You are the manager owner. Embrace the different roles. They're all part of the experience. It will make the experience richer. It will make your performance, even as a player, that much better. Hey, I'm Scott Parody. I thank you for spending a few minutes with me. I look forward to seeing you next time.